What if I told you there was a data tool that would allow us to hold law enforcement accountable to our shared values? If our purpose is harm reduction, then why are we not measuring justice? What is the work that we can do together that we can't do individually? That became the guiding principle for putting this together.
The thing that's most encouraging about this convening is the fact that you have a broad range of people in all different spheres of the work coming together.
It is unheard of to have a group of social scientists, police chiefs, community members to be at the table to talk about how can we move forward in this way.
You're seeing, a room full of people that, 2 years ago would not even talk to each other.
It's great to know there are other law enforcement leaders, other community leaders, others involved in research and data who want to help.
I'm especially grateful for the partnership of the Center for Policing Equity. We need more people now outside of government to use innovation and research to drive progress and collaboration.
The government doesn't keep good criminal justice statistics like they do in other areas, which is indicative of a lot of the problems that you're here to talk about.
What we ultimately have to do is create a set of circumstances by which every state wants to share that data, by which every state wants to be measured, by which every state wants to make its decisions based on real truth, proven truth.
Policing equity for the last decade plus has been trying to build analytic systems that will allow that to happen.
The work that CPE does is huge. It's one thing to tell somebody that they're doing something wrong, but when you can actually show them, that brings a different light to it.
CPE isn't only talking about race in policing, they're measuring it in collaboration with police departments. And at no cost to those departments, the CPE team is working within offices to understand and to improve department culture and repair relationships with a diverse set of community groups.
When you combine data with wisdom, you have sight. But if you don't analyze that data, you don't have answers to your questions.
You're only going to be as good as what you measure.
Black Googler Network stepped up and said, we want to provide engineering resources to really get behind Center for Policing Equity. As they're collecting that data, how can we help build out the analysis? What we call a ComStat for justice.
Biblical history has it that Moses suffered from some sort of speech impediment and was not effective in communicating that important message to Pharaoh. So he had to have a credible messenger, and he brought his brother Aaron. For the first time ever, CPE and Dr. Goff's work with the data and analyzing, it's created a similar language now that I've never had before as a chief of police that will resonate with our stakeholders, that will resonate with the men and women of the department, but also just importantly, it's a language that our community will understand.
By the end of this entire fight, the only way that we can all be victorious is if we work together. And we have to push back on the narrative that the other side doesn't want it.